Hey everybody, how are you today? Hope all is well. So today we're going to talk about the Birkin bag. The Birkin bag is trending, and I thought that was a fun topic to talk about. I will discuss the price at the very end, but before we start, hit that like button. So first, I'm going to go over the history of the Birkin bag, right? Then I'm going to talk about some things in between. Usually on this show, we talk about money. We talk about business. Creating a business is very important. We talk about the stock market and we talk about real estate. So I'm going to talk about Birkin bag, um, looking at it from the business aspect. All right, so the Birkin bag. So that is trending. The person who inspired the Birkin bag, she has recently passed away. She was 76 years old. Her name is Jane Birkin, and she's over in Paris. So she is a British French singer and actress, and so this recently happened. She left two daughters, one born in 71, one born in 82. Like I said before, she's over in Paris. The creator of the actual bag, his name is Hermes, and was created in 1900. So this bag called the Birkin bag. Have you ever heard of the Birkin bag? Well, some of you may. I know a lot of us, we heard of the Chanel bag, right? But the Birkin bag, are you familiar with it? All right, so this is the emblem of status and wealth, and it's worn by celebrities. They have celebrities listed. I'll say some of the names: Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Cardi B. So these are celebrities they have listed as wearing this Birkin bag. So that's who they have listed. And so what is interesting to me is, first of all, how do they get to charge so much for a bag? I'll be interested to know that. How do you get to charge so much for something that you made out of leather? How do you charge so much? Do you just make up an amount? Or you probably look at other bags and see how much people are paying for other bags and then compare it that way. All right, so you probably, I would guess, is you go into a store, you go into a very, very expensive, like look for the most expensive store you can find, look for the most expensive bag that you can find, and then you see this price, and then you say, oh yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to charge that price. So that is how I'm guessing they are able to charge so much for a bag. Then the other thing I would be interested to know is, how does it become an emblem of status? How does this carrying this leather around, how does that become an emblem of status? Because I would not buy one. Um, you know, there's other things that I could be putting my money in. So I'd be curious to know, how does it become an emblem of status? And then the other thing I'm interested in knowing is, how do you get, so apparently this actress, her name is Jane Birkin. So the person who designed it, his name is Hermes. So apparently he went to her and he got her to wear it around. So I'd be interested to know, how do you get actresses to wear your product? Because apparently when people are looking at someone on television and they see what they're wearing, then they want to do exactly what they're doing. And obviously, that's how you get people to want your products. Like, obviously, that's why the demand is so high. So I'd be interested in to know, how do you get actresses to wear your products? So that is what the designer, his name is Hermes, that is what he did, is he went to Jane Birkin to wear his product around. So it became a symbol of status and wealth. So if anyone is watching and you know the answer, go ahead and reach out to me. You could email me. My email is below. You can reach me through Instagram. My Instagram is below. Again, the 3 things I'm interested in knowing: how do you get to charge so much for a piece of leather? How does it become a symbol of status? And then, how do you get actresses to wear your products? All right. So there may be actresses watching me right now. If you wear people's products or things like that, my email is below. My Instagram is below. Right. So just curious. And then the lesson that I see from this is, she just died recently at the age of 76 over in Paris. The lesson is that the people around you, try to treat them well. I know it's not going to be easy all the time, but you just never know. So she was 76. 76 is young. So try to treat the people around you well, even if it's difficult. So that's a lesson that I see out of this. The other thing is, we talk about businesses on the show. So business opportunity. So a business, I didn't grow up in an entrepreneurial family. I grew up in an education family. Like, education was a focus for me and my family. But other people grow up in entrepreneurial families where the focus is creating a business, or even passing the business down to their sons and daughters. So I'm not saying one is better than the other, but it is very interesting as far as a business idea. Would you be interested in selling a product like this? And then how would you go from the actual creation side to the actual getting people to wear the product so that the demand is increased? Would you be interested in selling a product like this? Because creating a business is very important when it comes to building wealth. So don't you find that interesting? We've been taught to go to school, get good grades, get a job, and then work until you're 65. But it doesn't have to be that way. It's your decision. If you decide to go this business road, you are creating your own path, which is different from what we've been taught. So essentially, in a business, you have to sell something. You have to sell something. Like, I talk about real estate. Real estate is great for building wealth. A lot of people are not in real estate. Like, real estate is not even a part of their retirement plan. That is great for building wealth. But along with that, in addition to that, finding something to sell that people will buy, and to just keep trying until you figure it out. What will people buy? And then, first of all, being interested in what you're selling. So I thought of this as a possible business idea. Would you be interested in selling high fashion bags? Either starting it from the ground up, you're hiring people to make them, then you're getting it onto these celebrities, the demand is high, or figuring out another way to sell them, or sell a product like this or a similar product like that. So just keep in mind, business is selling, finding something to sell, something that people will buy. So it's pretty new. It's it's not new for some people, but for other people, it's different, right? Especially if you grew up and your focus was education. So, how much does the Birkin bag cost? So, one Birkin bag is, I need a bell here. Ding, 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 ding. One Birkin bag is $10,000. You sell one bag, you get $10,000. So, how much rent would that pay for you? Selling one bag. One bag is $10,000. Okay, not only is one bag $10,000, they had an auction listed, and what they did was they created a different version of the same bag. It's called the Diamond Himalaya version. And at auction, guess how much this bag sold for? Ding, 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 ding. One bag, $450,000. That's one bag. So I just think that's very interesting. How that's the price of the Birkin bag. $10,000 for one bag. So it's interesting for a variety of different reasons. So we talk about businesses on this podcast. And so if you're interested in hearing different businesses, I bring different people onto the show and they talk about the businesses that they're doing. So feel free to chime in, subscribe to the channel, and you can watch them. So I interview millionaires, I interview multimillionaires, and I interview entrepreneurs. They all have different businesses. And if you have a business and you would like to be on the show, go ahead and reach out to me because I'm interested in hearing about the different things that different people are doing. The reason being is for exposure, to expose the people watching, right? Because people are not doing it because they're not exposed to it. Like you can only go as far as you can see. Like, what are you saying? What do you see? What are you saying? So I would like to broaden what people can see. Right? So do me a favor. If you like this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Also leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And on your way out, hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.